On these models, we're doing them accurately with the 7 1/4 radius. It's a traditional thing, and it's something that we wanted to do on these models and just kind of have it, much more vintage correct than we have in some of the more recent guitars that we've done. A lot of the hardware that we have on these guitars is made exactly the same way on the same machines as it did in the 50s and the 60s. 1964 Strats coming with hand-wound pickups, and hand-wound pickups, people are like, well, what's the difference, on and on and on. So when it's machine wound, there are 2 pieces of felt, and they hold the wire, and it's pretty consistent. The tension on that isn't going to change. But when somebody does it by hand, they're holding that wire between their index finger and their thumb. On a machine wound, it's pretty consistent. It's fed like this, and it continues to be the same throughout all the bobbins that they wind that day. But when they do it by hand, sometimes they go fast, sometimes they go slow, sometimes the wire is more accumulated to the top of the bobbin and or to the bottom, whatever it is. This radius on the pickguard, this is all done by hand. They have a machine that they use the cutter on, but it's all done by hand. Once they cut that by hand on the machine, they'll go back with a piece of sandpaper and they'll take the burrs off. And when you go through the factory today, you see them do the same exact thing. Punching the bridge pieces out, the shield that goes underneath the pickguard, everything, the little jack plate, those are all punched on the same machine, on the same tool. It's all, part of our heritage, and we continue to do it at Fender.